Hi everyone and welcome back. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about some mid-range makeup products that I've been loving, and I've been using these religiously, even more than my high-end makeup products. And this is the look I created using all of the products. It's definitely giving luxury. My skin looks so nice. Hopefully this video will help you save some money, and let's get started. I want to start with my favorite sunscreen at the moment. This one is from PhD and I've used more products from this brand. I also really like their cleanser. This has got SPF 60 PA++++. That's amazing protection. It's the most lightweight sunscreen I have tried, plus it's super affordable. Especially for the price, it doesn't give me a white cast. It actually feels like a very light ceramide moisturizer. It kind of feels soothing instead of giving you that heavy feeling like it's sitting on your skin. Because for sunscreen, you definitely have to apply a good amount, and this one just feels so lightweight, it feels like nothing on the skin. Since it's very lightweight, it sits beautifully under makeup. This I feel will work on all skin types. It also has no fragrance, another thing that I love about this sunscreen. Next, I have the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Tinted Serum. Trust me when I say this is the best formula you will get for Rs.999. This beats the lasting power of my high-end skin tints. It sits so beautifully on my skin. It's very lightweight. I just wish that the shade range was a little bit more wide and a little bit more inclusive. Other than that, this is the perfect skin tint. I have said this so many times and I'll say it again, it actually feels like a serum on your skin. I have applied a couple of layers of this tinted serum and it just feels like nothing on my skin. Another amazing thing about this tinted serum is that it does cover my acne spots. It can be built up to medium coverage. And that I think is very rare with skin tints, tinted moisturizers, and a tinted serum like this one. They generally have sheer coverage. So this is an amazing lightweight base for oily skin. It's not creasing, it looks fresh, and it stays on your skin for good 7 to 8 hours. The finish is kind of radiant, especially on my skin, but I've also noticed that it depends on what you're applying underneath the tinted serum. I mostly use a gripping primer, so then it looks more dewy. But today I used the sunscreen and I can see that it looks less dewy. And it's giving me more of a radiant finish. On my cheeks I've applied a cream highlighter, so it's definitely gonna look very glowy. But the rest of my face looks radiant, not too oily, not dewy. Next I have a concealer. This one is from Simply Nam and it's the Hydra Fit Concealer. I got the shade 2.5 and Kishmish. I think in one of my haul videos, I mentioned that this is more for my dark circles and not for my pigmentation, but I feel like the shade does oxidize. So yeah, today I used it under my eyes for highlighting on my chin and forehead, and then I also covered my pigmentation with this. Looks completely fine, doesn't look too bright. Again, this concealer too is very lightweight, doesn't crease easily. I like working with it in layers, especially when I have to cover my pigmentation. I don't want to apply too much concealer around my mouth because then it sets in my smile lines. This has got medium to full buildable coverage and it has got a very natural finish. Something that a makeup artist would love, it's buildable, it looks like skin, but gives you the coverage, stays on your skin for hours, looks fresh for a really long time. For me, it looks amazing until I remove my makeup. That's why I've been wearing this a lot. Next, I have a relaunch from Ruby's Organics. They relaunched their cream blushes and highlighters and I've been loving the formula. The new formula is to die for, especially the blush. I'm using this blush every day. If you have dusky skin tone and an olive undertone, just get the shade Deep Rose. Don't even think about it. It's such a beautiful neutral pink. You are going to love it on your skin tone. It's also a very buildable cream blush. You can apply it with your fingers if you want more pigmentation in one go. But when I try to build it with a brush, oh my god, the formula really speaks to me. No patchiness, it goes on so smoothly on top of your base. I was blown away when I used it for the first time and it looks so good on my skin. All three shades I use Maple as my bronzer, followed by Deep Rose as my blush, and ultimately I have the cream highlighter in the shade Illuminate. This gives you a nice dewy finish, as you can see, no visible shimmer at all. Now this I also noticed with their previous formula, it was very smooth and very blendable and it made my skin look so good. Like it sat really well on my skin. Another thing I want to say is if you're using these, make sure that you set your makeup with a setting spray. That will really increase the longevity of the blush. If you don't apply a setting spray, I have seen that these fade in like 3 hours. But when I use a setting spray, these last until I remove my makeup. Then we have a gel eyeliner. This one is from Love Child Masaba. I recently started using this and I love it because of the color, because of the intense black color. You can apply it and smudge it, but it does set quickly, so you have to work fast. But just look at that intense black color. It gives you a matte finish. This also comes with a small brush that I've never used, never will. I stopped using gel eyeliner years ago, but this one convinced me that I should start again. For setting my face, I use the Maybelline Super Stay Flex Powder Foundation. And this I've talked about a number of times. It's my favorite powder foundation. I'm in the shade 228. It gives me amazing coverage, also sets my makeup really nicely. If you're looking for a good powder foundation, you can definitely consider getting this one. Then on my eyes, after the eyeliner, I use the Cushion Mousse eyeshadow. It's from Swiss Beauty Select, and the shade I have is Stargazer. Just look at that shade, how shiny. And the reason why I picked this shade today is because it goes really nicely with the white and the silver. It looks silver on the pan, but it has got a really nice purple shift that you can see on my eyes. I wanted my eyes to look a little bit more dramatic. That's why I applied it on top of a black base. If you don't apply it on top of a black base, it kind of looks a little bit subtle, but still you get that shift and it looks amazing. There's zero fallout. It's so easy to use, very shimmery. It looks very glam, you know. Also comes in the affordable price range, so a lot of you guys will love it. After this, I have a lip shade. This one is from Insight. It's from the Radiant Lip Color. This is the one I have on my lips right now. It's called Taupe Temptation. It's a very MLBB shade for me, and it has got a radiant finish, as you can see, but it does get more matte with time. My lower lip is fresh application, and the top lip is how it will look after like 3 hours. I really like the shade. I have one more shade which is called Espresso Kiss, if I'm not wrong, and that's an amazing cool tone brown. But yeah, these are the only matte liquid lipsticks that feel very comfortable on my lips, and I don't like that powder matte kind of finish. I need a little bit of radiance even in my matte lipsticks. It has got one swipe pigmentation. It does become transfer proof, but for that you will have to wait for like 15 to 20 minutes. Because with fresh application it does transfer. And ultimately I have this setting spray from Lakme. I have used this a lot. It's the Lakme Bejewel Luminous Setting Spray. It's a dewy setting spray that has not got any shimmer. I really don't like shimmer in my primers and my setting spray, because then the glowy / dewy finish looks kind of fake and not very skin-like, because you can see glitter or shimmer sitting on top of your skin. This one is not like that. It also goes really well with the powder foundation. So you can just use the powder foundation as your base and apply the setting spray all over your face to make it look more natural and less matte. Also, the setting spray makes my makeup pretty much transfer proof. Like, you see the glow, but there is no transfer. There is that dewiness that stays, but there is no transfer. Okay, now the lipstick I think is transfer proof, as you can see. This is how my makeup looks after 7 hours of application. And that's it, you guys. I really hope that you find this video helpful. All the products are going to be tagged and linked in description. Let me know what other affordable or mid-range products you want me to try. Just drop a comment. I really hope this video saved you some money. If you liked the video, do not forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.